Hey everyone, welcome back to day 2 of 25 days to building a garment. So once we figured out the color and we're sort of inspired by the seasonal colors that are coming up, then what I like to do is move on over and take a look at trend. So again, we're using WGSN. And what I do is I look at key items, and also this is broken up by the type of trends that are happening for certain customers. So I like to reference sort of like there's the J. Crew, there's the Urban Outfitters, there's sort of like the fashion forward girl, and then there's a younger, more contemporary type look to the way that WGSN provides their trends. But for example, we're looking at, let's say, swimwear for 2000 and 2017, 2018 trends. And that's basically, again, what's in store right now. So if I'm going to take a look at this, a lot of times you can get inspiration by shopping the stores, by looking online. And then if you have so this is just sort of pulling it all together in one place for you, but you would do this on your own. So you would start to look for trends that you were really into. This is saying that the cheeky bottoms are a key item, like a Brazilian cheeky, which is right here. And then halter tops that have a cross market appeal. So they kind of feel sporty since athleisure and athletic wear is really on trend. Lace up plunge. So lace ups have been trending for quite a while right now. Fenty was really big in doing that on athletic wear, and you're continuing to see it. Michi has some activewear pants. Bella Forte has some lace ups. So that's happening a lot. So this low hipster, the cheeky, so a little bit more bum. We're bringing back the halter crop, which is a little bit of that 80s style. This style has been trending for a few years now. The lace up idea, and here it's telling you kind of like the range plan. So this is something that you can look into doing when you are designing your own brand. Basically, you will pull together trends that you really like, and you should be finding garments that influence and show the trend. So really, designers don't just pull out of thin air, but they see what people have been buying, and they see what's in the market that maybe isn't saturated just yet, but they see how they could pull it, or they're pulling from another part of the market. So if you were inspired and maybe they were doing cross wraps and activewear, that might be a time that you bring it into swimwear. Again, I spoke about the lace ups happening a lot in active. So pulling that back into swim and crossing it over, also what's happening in lingerie. So you would go on Pinterest, you'd search the web, you'd look through magazines, you'd find garments that really helped inspire you. And then you could decide on how you want to do the garment. The lace up is up to you, where you choose to do the lace up. And this is showing that it is doing this more kind of like typical bathing suit look. With the straps, and even the legs look more typical. For a long time, the legs were really, really high, kind of 80s style again, or Baywatch. So this is the other thing I want you to consider. If something's been in trend, usually the next season they will do something almost opposite to it to make you buy it again. So how long can high-legged bikinis be in? Eventually they're going to say, okay, the high-leg bikini has run its course. Let's go back to a lower look. It makes you feel like it's new. It makes the consumer want to buy more. Now, the lace up has been trending for a few seasons now, actually. So it's always about reinventing it. Was it small, thin spaghetti that then moved on to thicker lace up that looks like, basketball shoes? These are things just to consider. No one's right or wrong. It's just sort of what the trend is and what people are buying. So once you're inspired by those looks, then you go ahead and you could start sketching. So these are sketches that are created from those looks pretty much. And these are digital sketches that are done in CAD. What I generally do then, we'll start to sketch, and I'll just start to brainstorm, brain dump in a sketch pad and start sketching. So we will start to talk about that brain dump and sketching on day 3. Thanks again for joining me on 25 days to creating a garment. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and make sure to check out our website, www.designerconsultingcoop.com, where I can help consult you or help you launch your brand. And thanks again for joining.